He's not wrong, honestly. He's not wrong. It would have been probably the best.
Idea. It's worth a shot at least.
Yeah, it's probably better than Starbreaker is.
Siguri or Starbreaker, yeah. It seems to be most people's go-to answer is Nath.
Hispanic saying that Nanako's special hyper is 1400 base damage if it hits.
Everything hit. Oh my god. Jesus,
So
1400? That's almost twice as much as the average hyper.
We're seeing a lot of trades here with Charge Shot and the laser from Held Weapon and Held Weapon B. Tries to get crystals there, but
Hime pick here. This
it's
matchup,
actually a good matchup.
yeah, generally considered Hime favorite, I do believe.
Right.
Doesn't go for anything there. Oh, ends up.
Yeah, that was kind of weird. It looked like it should have been special hyper into close range B hyper, but
B hyper, yeah, that's what I was thinking. But if I had to guess what his reasoning was for that, it was that he was waiting for the gold shield because he didn't want to waste the second bar of meter, but he ended up having to use it anyway to gold shield.
Punishes that gold shield by breaking it into lunge shot.
Out by
the heat is way too much.
Yeah.
You know. Joey isn't using missiles either, despite them having kind of like a, dangerous effects to Hime, because Hime is not that good with missiles.
I'm definitely a bit questioning Reverie's decision to only use tap weapon A here, instead of using things such as dash weapon A and hold weapon A. I definitely feel like those two moves pressure a lot better.
Right, I think dash weapon A is a bit too risky because of the lag it has after using it.
Okay.
But held weapon A is good as well, just because it's an unpredictable pattern. You don't know where they're going. And I would account for it. It also kind of works as like a shield in a sense. Yeah.
The
circle holds off enemies. It is a good point that Jiray used no missiles just for me to feed.
I don't really know what Reverie's. I assume he's staying then. I don't know. He didn't say he was changing, so.
Must mean he's staying.
Maybe. I hope so, because that wouldn't be very fair to Jiraymin, but...
Overall, for the matchup, Hime should be using crystals to push off Jiray and Sora at times, and we should be seeing tap weapon B rather than the laser, because it builds meter and it fires in front of you. It makes a defense.
Yeah, it's a good denial tool.
The problems were heat. Reverie was way too hot. And also, just Jiray getting really good, shield breaks in and all that, denying him any opportunity.
It seems like he's listening to the commentary, because I already noticed him diversifying his moveset significantly.
Oh, tries to go for the held weapon there.
Alright, which is special hyper.
Oh, there it is, the rocket. Yeah, Jiray's using a bit more of the rockets, knowing that they can hurt Hime pretty badly. There's the lunge shot, goes for 2, and says that's enough.
Yeah.
Now I want to go for another one. Doesn't. Oh, there you
go. Okay, goes for another chain, but went too quick on it, so didn't get anything.
Chain didn't get punished by the didn't get hit by the first B hyper, or just use another one.
There, laser tech, the classic.
Laser tech. Just some nice damage because Jiray's got a bit of heat above 100%.
Yeah,
increasing damage
and Reverie is in one-hit kill territory right now for Sora.
Right. The meter difference is a bit of a problem for Jiray getting close, but not too much.
Okay. Waste
bold
our meter
B hyper.
there. That might end up deciding
and there we
it
go.
will.
Finishes it with the laser.
Does
on
need
that
to
heat.
say they're staying? I mean, winner says it first, so it doesn't matter. I would prefer that you... I mean, you don't need to say if you're staying, but if you're changing, then I would prefer that you let them know, of course.
Right.
Because that's within the rules.
Yeah, with that much heat, the laser is dangerous enough by itself. That's probably going to deal like 1k-ish, maybe more. Just by itself. I suppose Reverie is listening to the stream because Reverie knows they made a mistake with
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, I think it's fair if you're staying, then you know. I think it's fine if you don't say anything. If you're changing, you definitely need to point it out, though, in my opinion. I think as long as we're all on this the same page in terms of what's going on, then I think it doesn't really matter what you do, honestly. Just as long as both opponents know what's going on. Then...
Doesn't get the second lunge.
Yeah.
Reverie was pushing away Jiray with crystals a bit more, but then one situation where Reverie got a bit too close.
Right.
And then lunge shots begin.
Laser tech is
the
so
heat,
good, dude. Oh,
the heat,
both
that's
very
3K.
high heat now. Yeah.
Jiray usually cools down, and I think he will cool down it after a little bit.
Right. Okay.
Look at that, that's 1200
Is he gonna
just
punish
from
that meter usage
the
there?
laser.
Doesn't look like it.
Yeah. He could wait a bit for, there we go, 2 bars. Oh, it's a
okay,
shame.
that's gonna hit. Oh!
Does get a chain off of it, and then uses the B-Hyper, but Jiray's cooled down by that
half
point.
shields it and then kills him.
Yep, finishes it.
Yeah, he got a little greedy there. Didn't account for Jiraymin's shields.
I think Reverie should have just gone for special hyper into close range B hyper straight away, because Jiray still had heat, but because Reverie used a much slower combo, you know, the heat didn't capitalize on the heat as a result. So there we go. That's a 3-0 for Jiray.
All right, so as expected.